want from fries with that too. Come to the dance, do the Stevie Lou dance. Get ready with your stance, don't make mud in your pants. Come on now. It's like I'm preaching to you. You know it's all I can do. That was a car song too. Yeah, yeah. I am Stevie Lou. I'm the Lord of the dance. I'm trying to share with you that I make doo-doo in my pants. Wipe it. Come on. Do the Stevie Lou dance. Get ready with your stance. Don't make mud in your pants.
Yeah. Are we on? No, we're not on.
Let's go, Stevie!
Let's go, Stevie!
Let's go, Stevie!
Let's go, Stevie! Now it's your turn.
Let's go, Stevie!
Let's go, Stevie. Come on.
Let's go, Stevie!
Sing it along. Let's go, Stevie, Stevie Lou! That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It is Stephen Lou, Stevie Lou, and we're rocking with you. And thank you very much to my friend Flavorino for helping me out with that music. I just want to make sure that's clear. And also, thank you very much to my one and only friend, Cannabis. Let's get that going too real quick, because it's been too long, my friend. It's been too long, my beautiful, beautiful friend. No, I know. No, you're cute. No, shut up. You're cute. Me? What? You want me to smoke you? Right now? There's people right here. Okay. Not done? Oh, weird, like a man without coughing. That's bizarre. How does it? How do you think? Sorry. Okay, I'll stop. Yeah, just wanted to prove a point there. But thank you very much. Good evening. Hello, everyone. It is Wednesday, July 23rd, 2025, the year of our Lord. I am Stevie Lou, and I am drunk. Now I'm high, too. So let's do it. How are you? What are you doing? Oh, look at that. You're throwing up your L's. Look at that. You're throwing up your L's. Look at that. Devil horns. Devil horns. Look at that. Throwing up your L's. Folks, maybe you're picking up on what we're putting down. You put your L's up here. It goes right here like this. If you never done it, try it out for the first time. It don't hurt. It don't cost nothing. You just take the L and you put it up right here. As a matter of fact, I want you to, whoever out there, and anyone out there right now joining me, I want you to put your L up and show the world, because, ladies and gentlemen, to the stage, I want to bring Mr. Bobo Daniel Curlin. Look at him throwing up the L already. What a beautiful day. Daniel, how are you?
I'm doing fine. Never mind this guy. He's the executive producer of the Best Seat in the House podcast. Executive producer Grimace.
Grimace, there we go. Can you put the L on Grimace there? Throw a little. Yep. There we go. Grimace.
Put the L on the Grimace, because you can't kill the Grimace. Nothing can kill the Grimace.
Look at that, Bobo. They are calling your name from the stands right now. Shout out to Zarzar checking in. She's yelling out Bobo. She's throwing up her L's. Bo, it's so great to see you. It's been a while, as a matter of fact. I feel like we've got a lot of catching up to do.
Oh, the Mets are in a bit of a playoff chase. I get there.
Right. So, we've just passed over the All-Star break. Did you enjoy your All-Star game festivities last weekend?
Yeah, I did. But usually, as I always do during the All-Star game, I'll purposely whip up some ballpark flair at my house.
I was gonna say, it's always the Bobo household rises to the occasion when it comes to your major holidays, your major sporting events. As a matter of fact, I've been invited over graciously to the Bobo household for Super Bowl Sunday, 4th of July, all the great holidays.
Yep, exactly. I could tell you the Super Bowl is legendary. My mom, I don't know what it is, but that chili she freaking makes. I cannot have Super Bowl Sunday without. Yep, exactly. As a matter of fact, when my neighbor took me to Super Bowl 42, because I knew I was going to miss out on that chili on Super Bowl Sunday, I said night before we depart for Indianapolis, Mom, got to make the chili the night before we depart.
Yeah, maybe you pack some, fly out there with you, or is that going too far?
That's a little bit difficult stuff to get past TSA.
Yeah,
but I could
you don't have
tell
refrigeration readily available. You might have to pack a cooler, but that's getting a little too far into it. All I wanted to say is, look at that.
I could tell you a legendary story about that
Please
Super
do.
Bowl on the flight. We were listening to that Eastside Dave Super Bowl song on the plane as the plane was taxiing on the runway. That legendary Super Bowl song, and people on the plane were dancing, and me and my neighbor are just singing. Me and my neighbor are just singing along. And the people are dancing on the plane as it's about to take off. Because there was other Giant fans on the flight, because it was part of a package deal that my neighbor booked.
Now, you say that How did you just call it? What did you just call it? You called it something there. You called it that Super Bowl song. What did you just call it? You didn't say the title of it.
I said the Eastside Dave Super Bowl song. Fuck Tom Brady.
Right. I feel like you're worried about maybe the copyright. You can't. Don't worry. As a matter of fact, not only can we say the name, we're gonna play it right now. So let's do this.
Yep.
Let's do this right.
Yep.
Let's get this going here.
The greatest Super Bowl song ever, right here. You're about to see if you've never seen this. This is the greatest Super Bowl song.
In the Super Bowl. Eli Manning and Antrell Rowe gonna win. Yeah, dominate, baby. Gonna fuck the and it's Tom Brady. That's right. Lawrence Times. Kick it in your face. Tom Coughlin. Give us some bass. Give us some bass. Feeling said. Gonna fuck this shit at Tom Brady. Tickle me Elmo. No, tickle me Osi. Belichick Brady. Oh, pussy. Pussy. Giants
you gotta dance more while you're
Eli's
singing.
Max Katie gonna ruin your bow. Badly, Tom Brady.
Hey, do a little
Break it
dance
down,
like
Roy
a stripper.
Schaefer.
Be like,
Come on.
Sex time.
It's a David Mack Sports Program.
Bobo.
Subscribe on iTunes, Daddy, and listen on Sirius XM.
Wyclef Jean is from fucking Haiti. Gonna Fuji your shit. Tom Brady. Pirate says, ahoy, matey. Gonna
Hold
walk
on,
the
let's
plank
dance.
and fuck you, Tom Brady. With the Giants, Dabney Coleman is 80. Fucking dagger your ass, Tom Brady. Woo! Yeah. David Mack Sports Program. You know what time it is.
Yo, dude. That's pretty sick.
That song is just freaking classic. That's taking me back to that flight that's departing from Newark Airport that was Indianapolis bound. Bunch of Giant fans stoked up to go into the Super Bowl, including me and my neighbor, and we were listening to that song on the plane on the way there.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. A bunch of people are saying that we should do that all over again. So give me 1 second here. Let me see what I can do. That's not a bad idea at all.
It's Giants time in the Super Bowl. Eli Manning and Antrell Rowe gonna win. Yeah.
Make sure you dance. Make sure you dance. Come
Gonna
on.
fuck the shit
Do a
out of
sexy
Tom
dance.
Brady.
That's right.
Lawrence Times, kick it in your face. Yeah. Tom Coughlin, give us some bass. Bob Dylan said, gonna fuck the shit out of Tom Brady. Tickle me Elmo, no tackle me Osi. Belichick Brady, oh pussy and pussy. Giants Cape Fear, Eli's Max Katie, gonna ruin your bow. Badly, Tom Brady. Break it down, Roy Schaefer. Come on.
It's a David Mack Sports Program. Subscribe on iTunes, Daddy,
right.
and listen on
No doubt.
Sirius XM.
No doubt. And we should give a shout out to Eastside Dave.
Yep. We definitely got to give a shout out to the great Eastside Dave. That guy is forever. Like that guy is forever. Some of my favorite memories are with Dave. As a matter of fact, I think I saw a couple. There was one person in a bar in Cleveland that recognized my Eastside Dave show shirt.
Wow. Have you been watching his new show, Modern Day Man, with Aaron Berg at all?
Oh yeah, I've been watching it. I've been just getting a lot. I've been enjoying it. I've been loving him and Aaron.
Yeah. Let's see what they've been up to lately.
15 milligram and is suitable for all men that are looking to experiment with their back penis.
Okay.
Whoa,
I
wait a
mean,
second. This is not-
this is a sponsor here.
Yep.
Are you?
I mean, I'm just reading what they said.
Okay. All right. Just please try to go off the teleprompter.
Pink Chew may cause heart attack, stroke, limited stroke, multiple strokes, lack of.
Okay.
Oh, you haven't seen this yet, I
don't
guess.
believe it
This is-
says that.
Now,
on
you
the-
see, I've seen this
great
one,
product.
but it's just
It
making
is
me remember.
a sponsor for
All
our
right.
program. Go ahead, Aaron. Continue to talk about
Pink Chew may cause nausea, vomiting, deportation,
Bro's digging it. Let's give him a
derangement
little
syndrome,
time here.
condition Pink Chew will get you hard, but only in your prostate. Prostate hardness may lead to prostate cancer, prostate removal.
Okay, yeah.
Hold on. We're going to use the code RGT and get Pink Chew shipped to your house for free. Just pay shipping for Pink Chew. RGT, tell them Dave and Aaron sent you.
Don't tell them Dave sent you. Keep responsibility on Aaron, please.
Tell them Aaron sent you Pink Chew.
All right. If everybody wants to go check out Modern Day Man with Eastside Dave McDonald, an old buddy of ours.
Yep, exactly. And I can tell you, it just feels like a time's gone by quick. Like one year ago, I mean, it's like the time go by quick. It's like all of a sudden, it's like football season's already, and it's just 1 year ago. Me and that Eastside Dave actually went to see the Giants practice.
Really?
Yeah, we actually went because I managed to get a hold of some free tickets because they offered the free tickets, and I had to go. Had to get an Uber from the.
What do you remember about the last Eastside Dave episode?
I just remember it was just a whole bit of a nostalgia. Everyone who was part of the Eastside Dave show made an appearance. We did that whole thing like it was like a dream at the end.
Let's watch. Let's pull this up.
You don't have to worry if it tastes funny or anything. There's a little.
Oh yeah, I remember this one.
So apparently he had a bunch of
poison. And there's I just
he had a bunch of fruit punch for us all to drink.
Kool-Aid. Yes. Cyanide, cherry, blueberry flavored.
Do you remember this?
Andrew, come on up here.
Yep, I remember this one.
All right, let's not go behind Roy's thing because it's
Looks
just
like he gave Big A
goddamn water.
the fruit punch first, huh?
Yeah, there you go. See, if he doesn't do that shot, then it's no one's welcome to fight.
Who's next?
Just drink it. No, drink it on camera. On camera. It's very important that you drink it on camera. There it is. Drink it on camera. Go back to your chair.
Yeah, but I'm a spit, not
Go
a
back to your chair.
girl.
It tastes a little funny, doesn't it? Uh-oh. He's grabbing his stomach a little. Flutzy, come here.
Yeah, oh.
Yeah,
Flutzy was next.
Yep. Really quick. There you go, Flute.
All right, guys. Watch
Bottoms up. Oh!
Whoa!
And good. Andrew's now taking a nap.
Drinking the
It does taste
cyanide.
very good. Flutzy, please take a seat on the couch. This is all going
Oh,
very,
look at
very
that.
according to plan.
Big A's
Roy.
already
They
dying.
don't suspect shit. They don't fucking suspect shit. They don't know we poisoned the goddamn Kool-Aid.
Who's next?
the hell?
Who's next? Bobo, come on up.
Here we
Bobo.
go.
Don't worry
There
about
he is.
In fact,
Look, all right. Well,
come on, Bobo.
Bobo, drink the
Come on,
Kool-Aid, Bobo. Come on.
Mothers and sisters, come on.
Let's get him.
Come on,
Drink the
Bo.
Kool-Aid, Bobo.
Don't cry. Mothers and sisters, babies, don't cry. Eastside Davidians, don't cry.
So it looks like you didn't want to drink the
No.
Kool-Aid, Bo.
Don't
Yeah,
fear.
yeah,
You're
it's
enjoying
relaxing.
something.
But,
You're moving on in life.
It looks like
You're
we
gonna
got
move
you
on
good.
into another plane of existence. Don't have
Whatever.
any fear. Don't fear. Drink the fucking Kool-Aid. Don't fear anything. You're just gonna join another plane of existence. Don't fear anything. Get back on that fucking couch. Stevie and Robert, have it. Cheers.
Anything for you, Dave.
Cheers. Andrea, here you go. I'm not gonna kill Ari and Gabriella, so they don't have to have any. I mean nothing. Just
This
quickly.
was kind of
Yeah.
brilliant.
Bottoms up.
All right.
Yeah.
They didn't
What
suspect the
happens here?
goddamn thing.
You know what happens, right?
Think it worked, David.
Yep, I remember. I think
Last time we were ever going to play the song, buddy.
Yeah, Drew, give me something nice here. Give me a shot. Oh, look at this. We killed them all. It's about fucking time.
this song is
Eastside
actually
Davidians
still
are dead.
my
Thank
alert,
God.
my ringer, my
Let it breathe,
ringtone
Bob.
for
Let it
Last
breathe.
time,
This
here
is
we
gonna
go.
be the best version of this song ever. Not gonna have fucking Bobo's stupid laughing this up. People attitude. Damn, it's been a real fine day. And damn, it's been a real fine day. Ain't got the blues, ain't got time for bad news. Damn, it's been a real fine day. Damn, it's been a real fine day. From Long Island to West LA. No need to worry, cause I ain't in no hurry. Damn, it's been a real fine day. There's a whole lot of trouble out in this world. Yes, a whole lot of worry. Whole lot of worry. Now that I have you come into my life, there's a whole lot of reasons to say.
There's Bo.
Damn, it's been a real fine day. Damn, it's been a real fine day.
Got on my new shoes, ain't no way we're gonna lose.
Yeah. Go. Damn, it's been a real fine day. Right. Hit the fucking music. Fuck you, let's go.
We're all back alive. It was all a joke.
It was just a little bit of cyanide. It was just a tiny bit of cyanide. Yeah, get behind me too. Somebody get behind me too. If I should fall from grace of God, when no doctor can relieve me, bury me the sun. Angels will receive me. Let me
go, boys. Let me go, boys.
Let me go down in the rivers will run dry. This life is always ours, but the breath of a father. Never to one's death, not to any of the others. Let them go, boys. Let them go, boys. Let them go down in the mud, the rivers will run dry.
Man, I haven't watched this in a while, actually. This is pretty cool.
Yeah, I haven't watched this show, Nate. I've watched this episode a bunch of times at one point. The first time I watched it.
The Congo line was always classic.
The engines will receive me. Let me go, boys. Let me go, boys. Let me go down in the mud. The rivers all run dry. Let me go down in the mud. Rivers all run dry. Let me go down in the mud. Rivers all run dry. See you later. Never, I guess. I don't know. Goodbye.
And then wait for it. Wait for it.
Dave, wake up. Dave! God damn it, Dave! Wake up! Oh, sorry, Peppy Hamburger. I must have passed out. I had this terrible nightmare. The Davy Mac Sports program somehow morphed into this insane and scary series called The East Side Dave Show. It was terrifying.
Talk to me, bro. Peppy's here to listen to you, Dogsy.
Well, I was the host of this crazy little show in New York. Nothing made sense in this place. There was a Puerto Rican flute player who never showed up on time. 2 drug-addicted woodsmen. There was this awful racist robot. And people kept missing the point of things. There was this strange Mets fan who masturbates on Snapchat, and his rival who seems to be a giant who lives in the Bronx. It was horrible, Peppy Hamburger.
That settles it, Dave. No more Japanese food for you before you go to bed.
And my co-host was this handsome keyboard player.
Go back to sleep. Wait a minute. What do you mean, handsome keyboard player?
You really should wear more sunglasses, Peppy.
Oh, man.
I forgot about this game.
Honestly, like to pull back the curtain a little bit here, Bo, like that was a really emotional night at Compound Media. Do you remember, I feel like...
Yeah, I remember that night. I just remember how sad it was. It was nice. We celebrated. We hit the one last time as a group together at Sullivan's. Though those years are just very fond memories. I was even once talking to one of my cousins about. He was laughing at the Star Wars episode. And he was saying we were talking about what movies we would have loved to have seen an East Side Dave Show version of. You know what I would have loved to have seen an East Side Dave Show version of? Squid Game.
Wow. I mean, Squid Game didn't exist back then
Well,
when East Side Dave showed, but in a quantum universe, in like ESDU, we could call it. Like instead of the MCU, the ESDU. That could have happened. Absolutely.
Yep. I could have even seen cast members. I could have even seen maybe Big A as the recruiter. Dave
there was some talk about doing maybe some more East Side Dave film follow-ups, but it just never really happened.
I could even see Dave as the front man.
Yeah, no, you're right.
And you know the depressing part about that night, the weird part, when I came home, I guess maybe something or maybe a timer or something on my radio, on a little AM FM radio, the CD player, whatever it was, it somehow went off. It was playing. Midnight Rider was playing on that whatever station it was on.
Right.
That was crazy.
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, but when we're talking about some classic stuff here, when it comes to classics, movie-wise, Superman is one of the top names on my list. Did you go see the Superman movie yet?
I went to see it, and I can tell you, I really enjoyed it. I feel they did a great job. Even the way they didn't need to do any new score. They just knew right off the bat to reuse that score that was written by John Williams.
Right. Yep. Now, score aside, what else from the movie Superman would you say was a standout?
Well, I think the other thing that I think was unexpected. I didn't expect Crypto would show up in a live action Superman movie. Never did I expect Crypto would show up in a live action Superman movie. I mean,
for the folks at home, just to clarify, Crypto is Superman's dog. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Superman's dog.
That's right.
Honestly, looking at Crypto, I was reminded of a certain Mr. Mulligan's.
Yep, exactly.
Did you get that at all? That vibe from Crypto?
Well, I did get that vibe because one Halloween, he did dress as Crypto one Halloween.
Wow.
He did. He was Crypto during Halloween of 2015.
And now you posted those pictures online?
I believe I did some years back. I might have to go. I might have to cycle through the archives of those.
So, do you think there's a possibility that you could be perhaps in you could have a lawsuit on your hands that maybe you may have had the idea for Crypto, that image, before James Gunn did, and he could have possibly stole it from your Instagram?
No, because it wasn't anything for a movie. It was just anything like a cosplayer at a Comic-Con.
Got it. That's a good point.
Yep, that's exactly. I went to during one of the days I was at Comic-Con. I had my sister. She drove to the city to carry around Mr. Maloonigan as Crypto somewhere down Midtown Manhattan, because we couldn't quite really take him into the building, but we had him walk around as Crypto in the costume, and people outside the building were taking pictures with him.
See, I got real confused. I figured Crypto was going to be a crippled person.
No,
no.
Crypto, I think it's like I think incorporating the Superman's planet,
right,
Krypton.
But silly me, though, I just assumed crippled, and I apologize.
Yeah, exactly. And whether they called their money like cryptocurrency or something.
Jesus. Now, Bo, besides Superman, which I think we all agree, James Cornsweet Jonathan Cornsweet, Jonathan Cornsweet, did a good job. Now, what about Lex Luthor? How did you feel about the Lex Luthor character?
I feel they got they nailed it. I feel like he just had that Lex Luthor vibes a lot better than the previous time we saw Lex Luthor in a movie. Never didn't like the emo Lex Luthor we saw in the previous iteration of the Superman.
Now he's the villain here, and he's bald, and I feel like they're really trying to push this whole thing that bald people are evil and they should be eradicated. How do you feel about that in general?
I don't think that's the case. That they're trying to push anything like that.
Thank you. I was hoping you would say that.
Yeah, exactly. The character was bald in the comic books. They were trying to reference that look.
It's been a long time that you've been hated like that, you know. So
yeah,
I appreciate that.
But believe me, there are plenty of great bald people.
Thank you. Now you see that Zarzar is saying Mr. Nagins. That is a bit of a play on words here. And Bo has gone into witness protection.
Actually, I didn't go into that. I'm trying to find.
Well, don't worry, they won't find out.
I'm trying to find the charging cable
because
this laptop is I got a low power prompt. So I'm gonna...
Power prompt is what I call my masturbation sessions. You know. Doodle checking in. She's one of Stevie's angels. She's saying.
Okay, we're back.
Laughter.
We're back. I had to plug in the charging cable. My laptop was low in power. It was low in charge.
Bo, they say that laughter is the best medicine. Comment.
I agree. It's gotten me through some tough times. I mean, I literally credit some of the when I thought things were gonna be at an all-time low of me even getting past high school. I credit the O&A show, listening to O&A shows, even listening to old broadcasts that I recorded on cassette tape.
So, with that being said, then, would you advise the listening audience out there to then just get rid of their health insurance as long as they have laughter?
I don't know if that's really the case.
So hold on. Then, is laughter truly the best medicine?
It might be, because I feel like the key element is the will to live.
Wow. I have no response. Thank you so much. That's actually really poignant, and I don't even... Wow. I think we all learned something there. That's a good point. Bo, I've been drinking tonight. I don't drink too often these days, so just look at that. Some folks checking in saying God bless, you know. And look, honestly, they're saying that was beautiful, Bobo, and then it was also profound. So,
thanks,
Bo. A lot of people want me to get into this whole Mersh thing, but honestly, we got much better things we could talk about. When was the last time you did laundry?
The last time I did laundry was 2 days ago. In the basement. Well,
Dude, you know what's fucking crazy?
Yeah.
2 days ago, I did my laundry. So what? It was like sometimes it's just the universe just works in weird ways.
It's crazy. I was doing laundry in the basement, probably cranking up to 11. What I call on my computer file, O&A, the best of Jim Brewer. Right. It's literally almost a complete highlight reel of all of Jim Brewer's moments from the O&A show, going all the way back to the 2000 or the early
Wow.
2010s when they were on in the afternoon.
Now, Bo, correct me if I'm wrong, though. If your sports team is in the playoffs, whether it's the Giants, the Rangers, the Mets,
And the Knicks.
the Knicks, let's just say that you might not do laundry so much if the team is winning. Could you maybe expound upon that fact that you sometimes don't wash your clothes if the team you're following is winning?
Well, the laundry basket gets a bit full because I don't wash during an entire playoff series.
Right.
And
I mean, I get it because maybe some of the folks, the casual observers at home, don't understand what it's like to have your team in the playoffs.
yeah, it is.
It's not really just watching the games. You've got the press conferences that start sometime midday.
Yeah.
You're trying to see what the lineup card is looking like once that's official.
Yep, exactly. And then sometimes I put together all the little content on the show about all the stuff I'm going to comment on during the game. I literally update everything going into the game.
Fuck. Wait. So what show is that though? What are you?
I co-host Best Seat in the House podcast with my close friend Robert Kramer.
Right, but that's during the playoff game.
Well, not during the playoff game, but when on the days we normally broadcast, I have update everything that's mentioned on the show. I'm sometimes on my laptop updating everything that
Bo, you got me thinking.
Updating it based on updating everything what's been happening up to the point we're on the air.
You got me thinking, buddy. Like, why don't you try to stream live during the games?
That's actually something I'm thinking of doing. I would actually do,
because you can't use the broadcast stream.
Yeah,
on
I know that.
YouTube. You get shut down, but you could potentially, and I've seen this done during football season, especially. Other people will watch the game off screen and do their own sort of play-by-play.
Yeah. I'm thinking of doing that maybe sometime during the playoffs and stuff. Getting some lights, some I don't know, some plugged in lights because
play-by-play.
The living room is one of the few. The living room is one of the few rooms in the house that doesn't have any lights.
What if you and I live broadcast the game?
Yeah, we might do an episode during a time the Met game.
Yeah, we could do it on your channel, no problem.
We can do it. I could easily bring my whole laptop.
Get Robert in too.
Yeah, exactly. Get Robert in.
Honestly, I think Robert would probably be the best play-by-play guy.
Yeah,
we
exactly.
have Robert call the game. You're the color guy, and then I'm the wacky analyst.
Yeah, exactly. Something like that, or even at times just put a camera feed on us watching a game and see our live reactions, see what it's like when I'm watching the games. I've even said that we were gonna, at times when the teams were gonna be one win away from a championship, we would even do like a live thing like that, and even film footage at the bar afterwards.
Yeah, I think there's could be something here, man.
Yeah. Like I said, for example, let's say like the Mets were about to win a World Series, we'd probably like we'd be watching a game at your place, and then right after, we'd rush on over to Donovan's and film a bar footage. Because I figured you got to have the footage of what the celebrating is like in the area.
And we could have some drinks. Which
yeah, exactly. And probably see me very unpredictable how I would react if the Mets win a World Series. The world does not have any idea how I will react because it's
That's
something
right. Doodle's talking about superstition.
Yeah, but there's also been a superstition. The Mets seem to have a winning record ever since last year when I bought this thing on Amazon. The Mets have a winning record in games I brought this to.
Jeez.
Yeah, they've only lost 5 times going back to last year since I bought this thing.
Hot damn! You heard it here first.
Yep, and this of course this little hat's just an ice cream bowl, and this Grimace plush I bought on Amazon.
So, Bo, back to Superman. What is your take home from that movie? Like, when you walk out of the theater, what are your initial thoughts, your knee-jerk reaction?
Like, when I saw that movie, I just saw they finally somehow figured out how to make a DC movie.
So, in so much that you didn't like the Man of Steel film, Superman Returns, the Superman versus Batman, that was never really your speed?
I just feel well, Superman Returns, I guess they felt like they did okay with. I just feel like it was
right,
kinda,
which like I mean, at this point, it feels like decades ago, but it was.
I
only,
know, even though 2006, that feels like freaking yesterday. But yeah,
19 years ago.
I just felt there were some things that were kind of off with, including maybe I feel like Kevin Spacey, didn't really capture that villainy vibe as Lex Luthor.
Sure. And then moving along again to the Zack Snyder reboot with Man of Steel, where
I just felt they went too dark for a Superman movie. I felt when I saw that they just felt too dark, and then
too dark. They literally kill Superman. So yeah, I think that's as dark as you could possibly go.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I feel like they rushed a lot of plot points in the movies. The other part that I didn't really like is that why the heck did Lois Lane find out right away that he's Superman?
In our film, yeah, they kind of skipped the foreplay and just jumped into it that they were already in a relationship, which I think was actually maybe not the worst play if you think about it, because they saved time by not having to do that.
Yeah, exactly. This I felt they did that right, but I'm talking about in Man of Steel. What I didn't like that they had her find out in the beginning, like in the beginning that like very early on that he's Superman. I feel like everything like.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
That I feel like everything that science you would probably find out slowly, not like in the beginning. Like,
so it's a pacing issue is what you're saying. I'm hearing. Now, Bo, we got a big one coming out this weekend. As a matter of fact, Fantastic Four. How are you feeling about Fantastic Four?
I'm stoked about this, and I'm actually I'm intrigued by the fact that they're adopting the plot lines of Mr. Fantastic and the Invisible Woman. They're having a kid. Really?
Oh wow! Yeah, I didn't realize that.
Yeah. I've seen that plot point in the comics, and I'm eager to see how they depict it in film. The idea that they're superheroes and they're dealing with the parenting part.
Do you have any feelings about Pedro Pascal?
He's done some good. I feel like he's going to do a good job as Mr. Fantastic.
You've been pleased with his work in the past.
Yeah. I've seen some of his stuff in the past, and it's pretty good.
Bobo, I want to say, I agree. I think Pedro Pascal is a fine actor. He's not like the greatest actor of our generation or anything insane, but I don't get the hate. Right now, there is a almost strange campaign anti Pedro Pascal that I'm seeing online.
If anything, they need to stop hiring Chris Pratt to do voice acting. He's a horrible voice actor.
There we go. So all these people worried about Pedro Pascal getting hired too much, focus on Chris Pratt and get back to me.
Specifically voice acting, not really on-screen acting.
Specifically voice acting. We had Mario.
Yeah, exactly. Which they should have gotten an Italian from New York to voice Mario.
Was he in? What else was he in? Minecraft or what else was he? I'm not even.
I don't remember. He did a horrible job voicing Garfield, by the way.
Right.
He can't do character voices.
Well, also, the original Garfield was Bill. No.
I think
Bill Murray.
Bill Murray.
Bill Murray. In the first Garfield movie.
Yeah, I figured you were going to talk about the original animation of the Garfield. You were going to talk about Lorenzo Music, who
he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead. But I'm saying they could have had somebody like a cartoon voice actor who could do that voice. Bring him to do Garfield. I would have rather had.
Interesting idea.
Yeah, and actually, you know who I would have loved to have seen in the Super Mario Brothers movie voice Mario and Luigi?
Who?
If he was still alive, that is. The James Gandolfini and Michael Imperioli would have been great as Mario and Luigi.
Because they're Italian.
And they're from the tri-state area, more importantly.
It would have been strange when Mario and Luigi had to go whack a guy, though. That probably would have been a problem for
Another one I would have loved to have seen as a Mario. I could have seen Vincent. I could have even seen Vincent Pastore as Mario, who's still alive.
You know where Big Pussy's from?
I think he's from Brooklyn.
Maybe born in Brooklyn, but as I knew it, he was from New Rochelle, New York.
Oh wow, never knew that. I've actually met the guy. Super nice. A little fact about me: I've met a couple of cast members from The Sopranos on various times.
Look at that. The audience is agreeing. We want to see mobbed up Mario.
There was one time when they were filming this.
Hey, let me tell you something, Princess. I hear that you got a little problem with this guy named Bowser. I'm gonna go have a fucking conversation with him. And I'm gonna fucking put my gun against his fucking head. And if he doesn't give me all the mushrooms, all the flour, all the coins, I'm gonna put him in the fucking ocean. Now let me introduce you to my brother Luigi. Oh, he doesn't talk. Sorry.
I mean, I'll tell you a little fact. Couple of years
You
back.
used to work for the mafia?
No, but they were filming The Sopranos near my neighborhood.
That would be great, though, if that was your little fact. You're like, hey, listen, I used to do some work for the mafia.
No.
Oh, although, like, honestly, if you did, it'd be smart to just deny it anyway. So I get it. It's like, no. Like, if people ask me if I work for the mafia ever in my life, I would go, oh, never. No, I've never ever had any work with the mafia.
But yeah, what happened was they were filming in my neighborhood, and I met James Gandolfini right there when they were filming a scene, and he was literally sitting in that Suburban that he drove.
I think it was
it
was an Escalade. It might have been I feel like it was a Cadillac.
No, it was a
Escalade.
Suburban. If I remember,
Okay.
my memory's correct to the show. It was a Chevy Suburban.
You are the
he was driving.
enforcer. I'm not gonna.
And I easily recognized my neighborhood when I watched that episode, that scene that they were filming. I easily saw my neighborhood, and I knew the location, what it was in the background.
Are Mario and Luigi canonically from New York?
Yep, they are. They're canonically they're plumbers from Brooklyn.
Right, in the movie, right? They say that. With
I think even the movie they.
I mean, they don't say it in the video game at any point that I know.
I think they kind of established it in the Super Mario Brothers Super Show back in the day. How many of you on here remember that?
Yeah, this is strange. It seems like it's not 100% definitive. It seems like it was alluded to early on that they were from Brooklyn. So, yeah, man. Did you ever have the Garfield phone?
They kind of maybe alluded it. Super Mario Brothers Super Show.
You ever have
that even showed up in the. I never did.
Do you know the Garfield
I never had a Garfield phone, but I do have a Garfield refrigerator magnet. I could tell you. There was two phones in the house that were connected to the same landline, and there was an unusual kind of phone that we had back in the day. My mother had a Sports Illustrated subscription back in the day. We had that weird looking phone that came with the subscription.
So we got the Garfield phone right here. Let's see if we can do this.
Yep, I've seen pictures of this phone.
The Garfield, and then this was.
I
what
forgot
about this
if
one?
it did. I think the one my mom had was we had the sneaker phone.
This one here.
I don't know if you remember that.
I'm saying, do you see this Sports Illustrated phone here?
This one I kind of don't. Yeah, I remember this one. I think this one may have been the precursor to the sneaker phone, because I remember my mom. Because I remember my mom back in the day.
Phone Talk. This is Phone Talk with Stevie and Bobo. What kind of phone did you have?
Actually,
his eyes open.
First mobile phone
his eyes open when you pick up the receiver. Oh, you can see it. Look at this. Hold on. Look, do you see? Oh, sorry. Can't see anything. Oh, here we go. You see how the eyes are closed? So when you pick up the phone, apparently it would open. That's pretty cool.
It's a pretty cool design for back in the 80s.
Bo, the folks are saying they want to see you on Rock Bottom Podcast with Ray DeVito. What do you think about that? You think that's possible? Do you know Ray? Have you heard of Ray?
I know about Ray DeVito. I've seen him on various stuff before. I don't know him personally. I may have been. He's been a guest on some things I was on. So yeah, that'd be a fun little thing to do.
Some people are worried they don't want you to get DeVito'd. Did you know that that's a phrase in the dictionary now, that people can get DeVito'd just by associating with Ray? Are you the kind of guy who strays away from notorious characters, or are you okay with someone with a past?
I might be good at trying to mess with some of those people who are notorious characters.
Right. I believe that.
I might. Yep. I might.
Now there seems to be now a war going on in the chat between Mickey, who had suggested that you go on Rock Bottom, and Doodle, who said that maybe you don't go on. But you know, I think that yeah, I think you could stick it to Ray better than most people. Look, Mickey says your Ray came on to MLC when you and I were on earlier this year. Ray did pop on when I had you when you were on MLC.
I remember. I remember that when I schooled Ray DeVito on being dumb enough to do the whole mail-in ballot thing.
That's right.
I've never trusted a mail. I've never trusted absentee ballots. I even advised a friend of mine who's unfortunately no longer with us. He was on a wheelchair. I even advised him to go in person to vote instead of filling out an absentee ballot. I actually helped. I wheeled my friend to the voting site that day.
Wow. Good for Derek, Quadfather.
I was nice. I was nice enough to wheel him.
You know, I'll say this. You personally, you say never trust a mail-in ballot. I say never trust a female in ballot.
Yeah.
I love the delay.
It was like with like female in ballot or something.
Unreal. Bo, talk to me.
Fortunately, I suffer from a Chip Chipperson disease. I suffer from Chip Chipperson disease, which is very random Chip Chipperson impressions.
Yeah, no, I think that's why we love you. If anything, Doodle loves it. I love it. I feel like I got to go make a frozen pizza or something before I go to bed because I'm pretty wasted. I feel like I probably did a pretty good job holding the fort down the past almost hour now. But this is not normal Stevie Lou. I am drunk. I don't drink that often. I had a little thing, we had a little event I went to, and I said, you know what? Let's just let it fly. So
it's okay. I probably once drank a bunch of soju after taking part in Squid Games. After I won the Squid Games, I won the Squid Games, by the way. So I can say I played these games before. Actually, it was just
people have been asking. People have been asking for you and I to come on and talk movies. We touched upon Superman briefly. We touched upon Fantastic Four. Are there any other movies that you're looking forward to coming up, or is it kind of just like you'll take it as it comes?
I've kind of taken it as it comes.
Yeah, I feel like we got most of the big. Go ahead.
I had to admit, I would love to do an episode about a movie that probably was a mixed mosh that I always make fun of what must have went on when they were making it. Maximum Overdrive, a movie
Right.
that apparently Stephen King was doing quite a lot of booger sugar when he was making the movie and
Sure.
practically writing the script for it.
I mean,
He,
I'm a
he
little
was like,
jealous.
yeah, let's make this movie a killer trucks. Yeah, this whole comment from Russia just causes all these electronic things get just yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's hire Amelia Estevez for this part. I think we want to film it in
Bravo.
Wilmington.
Doesn't end. Bo, you got a brilliant impersonation on your hands. Keep that one ready to go in the batter circle at all times because that's brilliant. Bo, we should absolutely watch Maximum Overdrive and comment on it. We should do some Met games soon. I think that would be fun. Did you know in Maximum Overdrive they used the Green Goblin's face for the front of the truck, but they never got rights from Marvel. And at the time, Marvel was so broke that they couldn't afford to sue them. And they also looked at it like, well, this is free promotion. So that's a little Easter egg there is that the face on the front of the truck on Maximum Overdrive is the Green Goblin, and it was used without paid rights. So there you go, folks. You
Yep,
get a little bit of.
I never knew that. I knew at one point the location was like Wilmington was like the Hollywood of the South at the time.
Beautiful. Bo, did you see Final Destination Bloodlines?
I didn't get around to seeing that, but I plan on watching that as soon as it's on as soon as it's on home viewing formats.
That one is on my recommend list. That one I gave a thumb and a half up. Not two thumbs up, but a thumb and a half up on that one.
Is that on any home viewing formats yet?
I don't know yet. I don't think so, actually. But let's check out. Actually,
I gotta check if it's on something I subscribe to.
Let's see what it says. Yeah, it's rentable. It's not on any of the. Oh, wait, hold on. It'll be on Tubi. Whoa. Oh, wait, never mind. I'm sorry. No, never mind. Tubi has Final Destination 1, 2, 3, and 5 available.
Okay, because I figured it would show up on something. Usually I figure out what the movie might show up on based on the studio. Like I know right off the bat something from like Universal's going to show up on Peacock.
I'll say this. If you're a fan of the Final Destination series, you'll love this movie. If you're not a fan of the Final Destination films, you can still go see this movie, and I think you'll walk away positive. It seems like it's at least worth your time. And I feel that, like, I can't say that about all the movies that come out these days, that this was worth my time. It's not even worth the money anymore. It's like, did I get a justified usage of the last hour and a half or more in some instances? And, Superman is one of those films where. Go ahead, buddy. I'll keep going. Oh, shit. Let's take him. I don't know what happened there. But yeah, I mean, Superman honestly, my knee-jerk reaction wasn't the greatest. I was kind of lukewarm on it, but it's one of those films that stuck with me for a while afterwards, where I absolutely was thinking about some of the plot and the film execution in general. And if you're looking to go see a film this summer, I think Superman was better than the last Captain America film. Superman was better than the Thunderbolts. Superman was better than Mission Impossible 2, or 2, excuse me, the Mission Impossible second part of the final reckoning, whatever the fuck. I refused to go see F1 as a protest against Gustav, and I haven't seen Jurassic Park yet. But out of all of those films I just named, which are the major superhero action films of this year, I think Superman's the best one. So I guess I'm on the Superman train now, and I want to go see it again. To be honest, I'd like to go see the film again. But I'm also like kind of a go to theater guy. Bo, you and I have gone to a bunch of.
But by the way, you didn't turn the camera on when I was out, right? No.
I tried my best to get you right off.
All right, no problem. But
Yeah,
I was back.
I saw you come back in.
Oh, you did. Sorry about that. You had to see my part of my room on camera.
Yeah, I took you down as soon as possible. Once I saw you move out,
Right.
I took you down. I don't think there was any. And then I kept it off until you came back and you turned your. Nonetheless,
Right,
I don't. Yeah, I was looking out
All
for
right,
you, buddy. But yeah, Superman. I think I want to go see it again. I saw another movie called Eddington, buddy. I think you would like Eddington. As a matter of fact, I think you should check that one out. It's pretty freaky. Just came out a week ago. Joaquin Phoenix. It's a COVID story about a small town in Arizona or New Mexico. Sorry, New Mexico. So, yeah, look at that. Wow. Doodle, who is one of my trusty moderators, says we didn't see anything, Bobo. Stevie took you off screen. As soon as I saw that you had to go, I immediately knocked you off, buddy. So, should be all good.
All right, no
and if anything, buddy, look, this is my background here. You know, people see this is my. You've been here. You know, this is all. It's all whatever.
Yeah, exactly. It's
not like you live in a fucking bad spot. You got your own place there, buddy. And I appreciate your time. As a matter of fact, I feel like I've probably taken up too much of your time. And thank you very much for this. I think we should just call it quits. I think we got as much as we can out of us. People have been asking for Stevie and Bobo movie talk. I think we got our good 20-minute blurb out of this hour and a half. If anybody wants to come back and listen to this another time, they can. Bobo, do your plugs for your show real quick.
Definitely check out Best Seat in the House podcast every Thursday. Every Thursday, usually around like 7. Sometimes we go a little earlier, but we're on every we're on every Thursday. You got a Patreon, and we also have a Patreon show we do every Sunday when you subscribe to our Patreon.
Yeah, subscribe and hit notifications so that you get the notification when they're going live. Join the Patreon. I do both personally. That's not a lie. I am a Patreon subscriber and a supporter of the podcast. So the more the merrier. Do it until you're.
Oh yeah, and by the way, our Patreon, you guys get early 1 week early access to whenever I post stuff on YouTube. You guys get 1 week early access, and you're gonna get a little fun little video of me it being a Stevie Lou at a Met game that's in the works. That I remember I was texting you a little silly thing. I thought.
Yes.
I don't want to spoil it, but
thank you.
It was just a little silly thing I thought of that would have been fun.
We should get that done before the season's over. I'll do everything I can to make that happen. Bobo, that's a brilliant plan. So, Bo, please, all the best to your mom, your fam, your sis, the dogs, everybody. You are a legend. I'm going to let you go, pal, and I will see you and talk to you soon. All right.
That was a great show. You have a good night, Stevie.
Thanks, Bo. All the best, buddy. The one and only Daniel Bobo Curlin, a true legend. It was an honor to have Bo on again. A guy who I used to work on the East Side Dave show with and became my friend. And just so happens he lives pretty close now. So the Bo man and I hold it down. And Bo and I, when COVID happened, since where I live now and where I used to live is not too far away. And he kind of lived in the center point between my old place and my new place. So he was always in striking distance. And when when COVID hit, I would do sidewalk barbecues with a little gas grill that I had, a little camping stove grill. I would make hot dogs and burgers and shit and invite whoever over who could come out. This was like summer of 2020. And Bo used to show up every time. And I would always make sure I got him nice and fed, sometimes drunk. If not drunk, we'd always have a cooler full of Coca-Colas for the man. And yeah, he was always a good soldier. Would come hang during those dark times. So that boy has a special place in my heart, and I hope he does in yours too. And boy, oh boy, this was unexpected. And I am pretty thrashed. I'm going to go make a frozen pizza. Thank you, Doodle. That was pretty sweet. Gonna go make a frozen pizza and hopefully not burn it like Chad. But there is a chance that does happen. But yeah, I think I got another 15 minutes on my feet. Casey's Armstrong hairline says, Stevie Lou, my man. Yo, Lou, how was it being Stuttering John's co-host at the time? I gotta admit, I know John's a prick, but I like the guy. He is a legend. Yeah, that was a very strange moment in my life that I guess I look back at with some sort of confusion. It was a little bit of a confusing time working with that guy. I will say it's much more fun and much more profitable working with Kevin Brennan. So let's just say that it's kind of crazy though in this game, this life, this business that we call show. I've worked with guys like Eastside Dave, Stuttering John Melendez, and then Kevin Brennan and I have this great show going on that we do. So, if anything, I feel like I have a bit of a strong suit when it comes to dealing with certain types personalities that I don't think a lot of you would be able to deal with if we held your feet to the fire. Hate me all you want. At least I've been there and I got my hands dirty. I ain't going nowhere. You could stack up the whole fucking internet against me, and I'm still gonna be here every day doing my thing, like a man, not like a bitch. So, if you're out there looking for otherwise, this ain't the place. I hope you and your family have a wonderful weekend, even though it's Wednesday. Jesus Christ.